Guys, a lot can change in a year. A lot can change in 1 year. The way I viewed my life this time last year, the way I was kind of approaching things, the way I was thinking about things, it was from such a negative perspective. It seemed like there was no positive thought in my head, right? But looking a year ahead, I couldn't have imagined life would be the way it is a year ago. Before I get to anything in this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and leave your thoughts below. I really appreciate you guys. We're almost at 150, I think, so let's continue. But last year, when I spent the summer in between kind of jobs, going from one job to another job. I was going through personal things, and it was just so much unhappiness, so much uneasiness, right? I look forward to this year, and at that point in life, I really didn't have a positive outlook on things. You know, I was kind of like meandering through life, hoping things would get better at some point, but it really wasn't improving. The summer of last year, things weren't really improving for me. They weren't really getting any better. And I was starting to think, wow, God, is this really going to be my life? Like, am I going to struggle throughout my 20s and just feel miserable the whole time? Like, why isn't anything kind of clicking? Why isn't anything feeling better? And I give a lot of credit to my family. I give a lot of credit to my mom, especially, because she's one of those people that never lets me kind of hang my head, never lets me kind of feel bad for myself or feel sorry for myself. Always keep pushing. And that's kind of a message that I always tell people is, no matter how bad things get, just keep pushing. Eventually, your perseverance will pay off, right? It's something that I've practiced so much, especially in 2025, is getting better every single day. Just put in a little bit more effort yesterday than I did, today than I did yesterday. As long as I was mentioning this to a friend, where every week I need to put in 100%. It might not be, 15, 15, 15, 10, 10, whatever. It might be like 5 one day, 20 one day. But as long as I get to 100% at the end of the week, then I can feel confident that I did what I needed to do that week. So the perseverance aspect of it. Last year in the summer, when I was working this dead-end job and I was just miserable in everything I was doing, obviously I was still, I was doing other jobs on the side and whatever, but it wasn't palatable. It didn't feel good, right? I was like, I have a degree. I've done so much work in my life. Like, why am I doing this? Why is this where I'm at this point in my life right now? And at this point, this is when I really started to like get more into my faith, right? And it's such a, I don't know why we do this, where whenever life is going great, we stray from our faith more. But when life is going terribly, it's like, oh, I gotta pray, I gotta fast, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It's a bad habit that I've done it multiple times, but I'm trying to be better at being consistent with it. Everything finally clicked August last year, where I got a job. I got a job that I really enjoy. This is probably my first job that I actually enjoy, right? It's not just about making money or whatever. Obviously, I'm working for money. It's not like I'm working for passion. I like making money, but I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy people I work with. I enjoy the environment. All those things, and it was so much rejection before that. So many offer letters, so close to an offer letter, and it just gets put out underneath me. I was close, so many, probably 5 jobs I was really close to getting throughout the summer last year, and it just never clicked. And when it did click, it clicked like perfectly. I started, and towards the end of last year, my health improved. I was training for a marathon this year, but I was running more last year. I was feeling better about my health overall. Everything was just feeling better, and it was really because I just didn't give up. I didn't do anything special. I don't think I'm anything special. I just kept going, and I think one of the biggest things, especially in our 20s, if you're watching this video in your 20s, is that you don't stop. When bad things happen, we're gonna have, we're gonna lose relationships. We're gonna lose. Hopefully not, but we've probably lost loved ones. We've probably lost a lot. We've lost friendships. We've lost jobs. We've lost a lot, right? In this point in your life where everything is kind of happening at once, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on what you've kind of been pushing towards. Because I truly believe that that's kind of the main difference between people that succeed in whatever they're doing and people that fail. I don't think people are smarter. I don't think they're more talented. I don't think, some cases they are. But for the most part, I think they just don't stop. They actually believe that they're capable and they're supposed to be where they want to go. So they keep going until they get there. And when they get there, they go even further. But so many of us, we give up because it's not working. There's this meme or this picture of a guy who's kind of like digging for diamonds, and right before he gets to the diamond, he turns around and gives up. It's like you don't know how far the diamond is away. The diamond could be 5 yards. The diamond could be 500 yards away. You don't know how far it is, but just keep going. Who knows? You might just hit it one day. And I think that's what I was doing. Not because of my power, not because of my capabilities, but because I actually had people that believed in me, that said, "Don't give up on what you're doing. You're this, you're that, you're blessed, you're highly favored." And I just kept listening to it. I kept internalizing it and kept accepting it, and eventually it just clicked. And the more I listened to it, the more I believed it, the more I pursued it, the more other things started clicking. And that's something I told when I was in college and I was working heavily with schools and, mentoring kids and all that kind of stuff. I would always tell these kids, "What do you think you're good at?" And some kids would say, "I'm not good at anything. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. This person's better." I say, "Okay, what do you believe you're good at? When you're alone and you're at night, or you're alone in the day or whatever, and you're doing your favorite thing, or you're doing a thing you like, what is it that you're actually good at?" Because everybody's good at least one thing that they can, pursue. And then, I slowly get it out of them. "Oh, I'm good at this. I like helping people." "Okay, do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a nurse? I like creating things." "Okay, do you want to be an engineer?" "I like building things. Do you want to be an engineer?" "I like arguing. I like, researching things. Do you want to be a historian? Do you want to be a lawyer? Do you want to..." And you start getting these things out of these kids, and they start telling you what they want to be in life. I tell them, "Okay, as long as you know what you want and you're capable of achieving it, which you are, just pursue it. Pursue it." Because I always think the pursuit of excellence, you always come out with something tangible. I don't think you can try and take the right steps towards something and nothing will work out. I think something will always work out. It might not be what you desire, but what is best for you and what will work best for you in life will come to you eventually. And I think the biggest thing that stops people from that is they don't persevere enough. They just believe that the bad moment they are in life is what it is. They don't see the life as it can be a roller coaster. When you're at the bottom and you get back to the top, you might go back to the bottom again. They just believe that, "Oh, life is gonna go down and I'm gonna stay down. I'm gonna stay in this valley forever." Like, it's not gonna be a positive. And I understand that because like I said, at that point last year, I was that. I was thinking, I've done everything I can. I've tried everything I can. Nothing's working. I'm gonna just give up. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. They don't see the diamond behind all these rocks that they've been digging for months and years. And when I listen to some people, successful people, millionaires, billionaires, whatever, and they tell their story about how, "Oh, I was broke my whole 20s, or I went bankrupt, or I this failed, I got divorced, and this and this." So many of us think that because we're not successful at 20 something, that we can never be successful. So many of these people did not succeed till their 30s and 40s, 50s. Like, yes, some people have different, paths to success, paths to what they want to do. Your path, you might have wanted it at 30, and you're 30 and you don't have it, but you can get it at 35. It's like life doesn't stop when you fail or when you don't reach the goal that you wanted. Life stops when you die. So there's so much more time and more things to do until the day you die. So just keep going. One dream doesn't work out. What is the next dream? What is the next thing that you can do, that you can accomplish? One thing I wanted didn't work out. Okay, what's the next thing? Or do I just dwell on the failures for the rest of my life without trying anything new, without pursuing anything new, without challenging myself to do anything new? What is a life if I can't just persevere through the tough times? Like I said before, we're gonna lose people. We're gonna lose opportunities. We're gonna lose out on financial things. We're gonna lose life has a lot of losses in it. No matter how blessed you are, no matter how great your life is, no matter how rich your parents are, or how attractive you are, or how famous you are, or how whatever, you're always gonna lose something at some point in life, or lose out on something. But how do you take that and move forward and persevere to do more? Or do you just let it consume you? I almost let it consume me. That's why I'm so passionate about this specific topic. I almost let it consume me. But if you don't have the support system, this is why it's so important to have a community. Why I preach so heavily about community, about having friends, family, loved ones, partners, whoever, that just supports you and want the best for you and will never let you put your head down. Because in times like last year when I had my head down, if I didn't have constant voices telling me I'm this, I'm that, I wouldn't have been able to get out of that. I don't think it would be much more difficult. So community is such an important aspect of it. You have to have people that believe in you. So now when I look back to this time last year, and I think to myself, I think it's like a year since I started my job, my job. When I think about the last year and think back to this year, I feel like everything is better. I'm struggling to think of anything that's worse. And yes, it might not be like that every year of life, but it could be. I don't know. But I think anyone watching this video, you probably realize that life hasn't always been like that. Like, yes, this year is better than last year, but next year might not be better than, not because of anything I've done, not because because it's just life. You just persevere through it all. Like I said, ups and downs. It's not just a steady climb throughout life. There's bumps in the road. There's ups and downs. There's things that they're gonna try to derail you. And one thing I always kind of hold on to is, are you gonna let the circumstances of life dictate how you approach it? Are you gonna let it control your feelings or control? You have the power to react to anything, positively or negatively. And I'm trying every day to react positively to everything. No matter how bad it is, there's a good I can take away from it and use it to propel me to move forward. So perseverance is the word of the day. Perseverance is the word of the week. Something that I'm passionate about, people believing in themselves, because so many people give up on themselves, give up on their dreams, give up on relationships, give up on careers, give up on businesses. There's so much giving up in today's day and age because of discouragement, online discouragement. You just internalize all the negative things. People are miserable. They want you to be miserable too. There's so much of that going on. So we need to teach each other and motivate each other to persevere as much as we possibly can. And that's why the word of this week is persevere. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your thoughts below on anything you heard in the video, and I will catch you guys very, very soon. God bless you. Bye.